Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is Queen Esther's Diaries, and today I have good news for you guys that almost feels like a lie. It feels like illegal, and just like some of you requested in the comment section, I will be talking today about the FSJ as a route to move to Germany. I've heard about this route for many years. I've known about it for a long time, but I've had issues sharing it because I have not yet seen anyone who did this direct route directly from Africa or Nigeria here and it is working for them. So I kind of waited for some success stories before I was able to share it with you guys. But anyway, today I'm here and guys, it feels like unreal, but watch out. So like I said, it is called the FSJ, or in German, the FSJ, which means the Freiwillige Sozial. Yeah. Or if you say it in English, it means the voluntary service here. What does it mean? This is like a voluntary work service that is available for people from all over the world to come to Germany to work in voluntary service. Just that you have to be between the ages of 18 and 26. And this voluntary service lasts somewhere between 6 months and 1 year. And the good thing about it is you get a certificate at the end. So this means you'll be working for 40 hours a week like every other full-time worker. You get 24 working days, holidays in the year. But additionally to this, you have 25 Bildungstage. 25 Bildungstage, which means 25 educational days or training days. These training days are usually organized by the company you're working with or the hospital, in case if you're working in a hospital you're working with, and is also paid by them. During this time, you also get the opportunity to be paid. Yes, not a lot of money. It is usually called pocket money or Taschengeld in German. It's called pocket money, and it means you'll be paid somewhere between 300 euros to 450 euros. It really varies depending on the company you're going to be working with. This company also should be able to provide accommodation and feeding for you. But in a case where they are not able to provide that, in many cases, you will be giving that money in cash. And need I also mention that you will be at the same status as a student in Germany. That means you're going to get a student ID, and this student ID will be so important for you to get discounts at shops, in some restaurants, which is usually called the student restaurant, the Mensa. You get discounts there. You get discounts from shops, from parks, from museums, from pools, wherever it is you want to go. Even for transportation, you get a major discount because you have the student status. And mind you, all your basic insurances will be paid by your employer, and you are not required to pay any tax on the pocket money you get. How about that? So where would you be expected to work? Yes, number one on the list, hospitals and nursing homes. Yes, those are the first places you'll be expected to work. But again, there are other companies that are open to voluntary work, which includes churches, museums, youth prisons, schools for people with special needs, kindergartens, and many more, sports club, music schools, wherever people just need help. Even at some animal welfare centers or animal rescue centers, you'll be able to work in those places. Even some TV and radio companies. So if you are young, between the ages of 18 and 26,
not for you, old man,
and you are yet to decide what career you want to pursue in life, this is a good option for you. Or you probably have an idea or what career you want to pursue in life, but you just want to get some experience in that area, or you want to increase your chances of getting the admission you need to train in that particular area, or you just want to get better at the German culture or even the language. This is an awesome opportunity for you. So you're living in a country right now outside Germany, and you are yet to decide what kind of training you would like to do when you move to Germany. Taking the FSJ pathway would totally give you a clarity on where you want to be. So yes, you can take the opportunity right away. And need I say, there are no direct costs for this pathway, except from running costs for your visa application and things that you will need to do by yourself, and paying for your flight fare in many cases. There are not actually other running costs, so it is mostly free. Speaking about the requirements, there are two different kinds of requirements you should put in mind. One are the requirements from the agency itself that is going to be employing you, or that is going to act as a middleman for the employer. and the requirements you're expecting from the embassies. So, as for the requirements you're supposed to get from the embassy, I would implore you to actually check on your embassy website and see what the list is. If you are from Nigeria or you're listening to me from Nigeria right now, I added your list right under this video. You should check it out. But from the agencies, what are the most important things? First of all, like I said, you have to be between the ages of 18 and 26. One. Secondly, you have to have some good command of the German language, which is somewhere between A2 and B2. This requirement actually varies from state to state and from agency to agency. In some cases, from employer to employer, because some kind of jobs don't necessarily need you to have a good command of German. And while in other cases, like in nursing, you will need an excellent command of German in order to be able to understand what people are expecting from you. Also important is getting your O-level certificates, a motivational letter, and your CV. And when you're ready to apply, just check out some of the links below here and find out more about this program. So I have known about this partner for a very long time, but I've had a huge issue sharing it. That's because I was not sure about the success rates, if anyone had done it, and how it worked out for them, especially people from West Africa. So I finally got to meet one recently and I asked for a tip, and she said this: if you are going to apply for your embassy appointment, make sure you do that before you start learning the German language. And that is because in recent times, the appointment dates are usually 1 year apart, like 1 year away, 1 year, 6 months away. And this is enough time for you to actually learn the German language, so at least a B1 level in the worst case scenario. So why not book your appointment first before you start learning your language, so that you don't go ahead, learn the language for like a whole year or a year and a half or even 2 years before you start applying for it, and then have to wait another year or so before you can get your appointment. Common sense. Common sense. So what happens after this FSJ? What happens after FSJ? So FSJ in itself is not a finite program. That means it is like a sufficient stop, which is say in German, or it's like a bridge program to lead you to a definite career that you want to practice. So it is usually advised, or it is advised, that when you're doing your FSJ, you should start searching for admissions for the program you want to study or you want to get a training for. That means at least 3 months before the end of your FSJ program, you should have gotten an admission to go and study or train in the particular field you want to train at. But in the case this does not happen, probably the school needs more time, or probably your admission is coming maybe in 6 months' time, then you are advised to inform the Agentur für Arbeit at least 3 months ahead of time, so that you can get some unemployment benefits, because you'll be unemployed for a period of time. And again, if you are able to get your admission on time, you'll be able to change your visa status and actually improve it to that of a student that is going to be around for the next 3-4 years or 5 years studying, depending on the length of time you're giving. And just as a side note, I know some of you have heard about the FSJ or the BFD. Yes, these are actually other options. The FSJ, meaning, or FOJ, which means the Freiwilliges Ökologisches Jahr, in English should mean the voluntary ecological year. This will be of benefit for you if you are looking to work in areas that take care of plants, animals, trees, reserve centers, animal rescue centers, or animal preservation or welfare centers, stuff like that. That's where you work under the FSJ or FSJ. The other option, which we call the BFD, is the Bundesfreiwilliges Dienst. And this covers for people who are above the age of 27 and would like to do voluntary work. The only issue is that with the FSJ and the BFD, it is not readily available for people outside Germany. I know it is offered in some countries, but I'm not sure exactly where, so I'm not going to push it. But in any case, the requirements and everything I've put in this video covers for the FSJ or the BFD, depending on whichever direction you want to go. So we have come to the end of this video. I'm sure this is like a light in the dark tunnel for you. I believe so, because this is yeah, this is a pathway that has not been well harvested actually by a lot of West African countries, or even a lot of countries outside Germany. And I think this is something you should start looking at and trying out, especially when you're young, between the ages of 18 and 26. This is an opportunity for you to move over here as quickly as possible and start mixing up, integrating, and making friends. Don't forget to check out the other videos I tagged in this video so that you can get a full understanding of everything that I was blabbing about on this video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I loved making it. I just like you love watching it. See you guys on my next video. Bye bye. You make me